arm movement is very easy. Well, it may also be hard if you don't do it properly. Okay. So the first thing is I'm going to show you how to use your arms as like how you handle the paddle and how you should be paddling. That's what we call arm movement. The arm movement is like going here and then doing that. Okay, that's the arm movement. Okay, so what you should know is that when I'm doing that, I'm gonna make it into a different step. Okay, as you see, it's very smooth also as well, like the body movement. So we don't do step by step. Okay, so first thing we do is that we pull the water. Okay, the hand's gonna be like that at that position. Okay, so the fingers here, the back of the finger is gonna face the camera, face in front of you. So that's how you hold the paddle and you pull your water. By doing that, your arm here stays straight as possible. I don't want you guys to bend your arm. I'm gonna explain to you later on why. On another tutorials. But for now, I'm gonna keep this arm straight, pull it toward you. Step 1 is gonna end when your elbow here is gonna be facing your torso. Okay, so here, this is when step 1 ends. Second step is gonna start after first step ends. Second step is like drawing a U. That's a U I'm drawing. Okay, you see here, that's the letter U. Okay, that's U. I'm drawing a letter U. So by doing that, the letter 2, when you're gonna draw a U, you have to know that you have no choice to make the back of your hand facing the camera. The back of your hand is going to be facing in front of you. Okay, that's step number 2 is going to be like that. Slow motion is going to be like that. Look. So that's going to be slow motion. Okay, that's step number 2. Okay, step number 2 also means there's another muscle, another part of your body that has to be here to help that movement. And that part of the body is your shoulder. As a right paddler, my right shoulder is not static. Okay, it's not moving forward, it's not moving backward, but it's more have to move outside. So my right shoulder at step 2 has to move outside. Okay, that's how you can practice yourself by moving that outside. It has to move outside. Okay, here, go to step number 2. You move as outside as possible. But that's just an explanation. But you don't move like that. You just move maybe 1 to 2 hands. Okay, okay, just beside you. That's the maximum you move. Also, you have to know is that step number 2 has to be done very quickly. Okay, it has to be amazing fast, lightning fast. So you cannot just only paddle and just do that. Okay, that's not good. If you paddle and just do that, that is actually drawing your paddle at the back. So by doing that, what you want is that you want to do blazing fast, and then you can see that as a swing. And like if you play ping pong, that's a swing. You're going to swing it fast. So go over here, step number 2, swinging. Okay? Swing, swing, swing. Okay? You're going to swing, but you're going to go over here. When you're not going to swing before step number 1 ends. You're going to end step number 1 when it's here, and then step number 2, hands is going to be facing here and swinging fast. Step number 3, the step number 2 end is going to be over here. Okay, so the start of step number 3 is going to be over here to over here. Okay, so step number 3 is actually like going here and you want to punch back in the initial position of step 1. So here, that's the back of your hand ends at step 2, with a little bit of the shoulder outside. Step number 3, okay, in slow motion, is like turning back straight and punch it forward. And you want to punch it at the height around your shoulder, okay? If you don't want to go higher, you don't want to go lower. You go higher, okay, you're going to tire a little bit more. If you go lower, that's going to be very too fast, okay? So you want to really do it here, and step number 2, number 3 here, number 3 like that. So you want the overall stroke 1, 2, 3. Okay, you can practice yourself by doing that kind of stroke. Okay, have to be very smooth. Okay, so no ending points of step number 1, step number 2, and step number 3. Okay, if I show you, being a little bit challenging paddle. Okay, so we're gonna see what's gonna happen. This is step number 1, go over here. Step number 2, go over here. Okay, see, my shoulder is standing and my arm is facing in front of the camera. Okay, step number 3 is gonna be a punch back, initial position of your hand. Okay, so basically it's gonna be like that. Okay, so you paddle pretty much like that. Okay, okay. If I use my top arm, it's gonna be easier. It's gonna be like that. So you wanna go a very fast. Step 2, you wanna make a drawing U very fast and swing it back in front of you. Okay, so that's a tutorial for how to use your arm movement.